everybody, this is Ponytail Bob here, and welcome to yet another Train Simulator 2019 live stream. I am joined by Domtron today, and we are driving.
Hello.
And today we shall be driving the Class 70, the Class 370 Advanced Passenger Train P. So, yeah, this is a train that I've owned actually since the beginning of the year, although I haven't driven until now because, well,
live stream.
Well, special reasons indeed. So, yeah, of course, Domtron, however, he had to get the APT in the earlier January. And, so there were a few spoilers, and I had to continuously tell Domtron, no spoilers! But thankfully, there will be no spoilers after today, as I shall immerse myself into the Class 370 as much as possible in this one stream. And then the APT will never be seen again. I'm just kidding, I'll probably do something else within the future, but who knows. Anyway.
Like bring it to the LLTA.
Yeah, speaking of that, that's a story for another day. But for today, however, we shall be driving on the West Coast Main Line North route from Glasgow to Carlisle, because that's the only portion of the West Coast Main Line I actually own. I know there are scenarios for the West Coast Main Line over Shep route, and there's the West Coast Main Line Trent Valley as well. And, but I own neither of those routes, so West Coast Main Line North it is, plus the West Coast Main Line North, honestly, I think is the best of all three of those routes. Despite it being the oldest, it has the most drivability, and so on and so forth. And we'll be driving the entire route because, well, because fun. And this is a live stream, and therefore we shall make it extremely long. Anyways, yeah. So this is a Wednesday stream, final live stream for the week, and then next week will be the final week of live streams until the month of July. So we're getting closer and closer to the end of, or the temporary end of streams, and the beginning of something very bright in the form of Bill and Ted Season 2, which I will talk about a bit in a talk show next Friday. But that, like I said in Monday's talk show, that is another story for another day. Yes,
story for another day.
Yes, and you may have been able to tell that I have been influenced by Victor Danzig, because I've been watching quite a few stories and solos because they're cool. Yeah, so currently at the moment, however, nobody seems to be to stream. Apparently there's one person watching, and now Domtron's banging the coaches. Great. Hey, yeah, Domtron, I would suggest that you close your door.
I already did. Shut up.
Oh, good. Okay, never mind. Alright, so with that having been said, so 2 minutes till we begin the APT-PEEEEE stuff.
APT-PEEEEE?
Oi!
What?
You know, I was actually about to say something close to that, but then I realized, oh wait, this is a children's show. Which means, this is a no swearing zone.
But that's not a swear.
Just so we don't lose all of our subscribers, and just so YouTube doesn't demonetize us. What?
Disappointment.
Anyway, what's disappointing?
The two tenders are not separate. On the Flying Scotsman.
How are they not separate?
They come in as what's called as the Pegler.
Oh, you have to show me that later. Yeah, also, Domtron, he just today, a few minutes ago, he bought 2 new items for his collection because reasons, being the Flying Scotsman and Shunter thingy, so you might see those make an appearance on Domtron's live streams, which will probably be back sometime whenever I don't need Domtron's input to work on my own projects, which for right now are Bill and Ted Season 2, and a few other things. Speaking of Bill and Ted, me and Domtron today will be doing some stuff related to Bill and Ted after the stream, but like I said, that's for after stream, and that's for later, but for right now is stream. Also, did I actually start the stream? I did indeed. So,
yes, you did.
So I don't know why in the world
there's no... in the train?
Well, in 35 seconds. Okay, that whistle is clearly a ripoff of the tornado.
Or is the tornado a ripoff of the Flying Scotsman?
Wait, is that seriously the Flying Scotsman whistle?
Obviously.
Did they seriously just rip it off from the tornado?
Well, this will be getting a sound mod.
Indeed, because that's not even realistic.
Anyway, Cab looks pretty nice.
Yeah. Anyway, so in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, let's start the game up, and here we are in Train Simulator 2019. So here we are starting at Glasgow Central, which is the northern end of the West Coast Mainline North Route. And here is our train for the day, which of course is the APT, and this is... Really? Alright, so off the bat we have a derailment.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Did you do... Was this quick... No, it couldn't have been quick drive.
No, this is a free roam scenario.
Yeah, that would be why. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be careful placing trains in...
Seriously! Straight off the bat!
Yeah.
I hate this game.
Actually, she hates... Well, you should...
Alright, well that's a new record for the fastest crash.
Indeed.
So look at that. We're only 20 seconds into the actual train simulator, and there's an already having to go into the scenario, and now I'm gonna have to edit the APT consist so it doesn't derail from the start. I'm gonna have to swap out the consist I already had for another different consist that is shorter, which absolutely sucks because now I'm wasting your people's time, which is bloody brilliant. I'm also wasting my own time when gives reasons, and which is also bloody brilliant. And I am absolutely furious right now. Yes, Domtron?
Are you red?
No, I'm blue. So
I thought you were gonna say. I was gonna say, are you red in the face?
Yes, very. I'm absolutely furious because I'm already having to modify the scenario, and we were only 20 seconds in. That is officially the new record for the fastest derailment in a live stream done by me in Train Sim. And accidental as well. No, not even accidental, just in general. Fastest crash to ever happen. So yeah, so we're off to a bad start in this live stream. Oh yeah, I like how the starting in thing is still starting. Yeah, it probably will take about 50 or so minutes to get started up again because of this stupid game. So yeah, so you guys get to continue to enjoy the slideshow thingy that I have, and because I'm a lazy, but I still haven't changed it since the summer, so I'll probably change
change what out?
I'll have to add in some more screenshots so you don't just see the same stuff over and over again. Nah, I'll probably do that in the summer when I resume the streams in July. Anyway, Train Sim, I'm surprised taking 3 years to load, and what makes this game even take even longer to load is the fact that
I can send you some of mine.
That might work. Anyway, oi! No breaking the toys.
I'm banging something.
Well, no banging them. Unless you're banging it in Fury, in which case I approve, because this game... And now it's taking forever to load, and what's best of all is this is the 64-bit version of Train Simulator, and yet it's taking 3 years to load, so... Hooray! Yeah, I did not expect... You know, if the game hadn't crashed, at least we would have been on our way. But no, we have to fiddle around with this for 3 years, so... Alright, so this is going to be an easy fix, but at the same time I'm furious because I still have to fix it in general. What the heck did I do wrong, though? I didn't even do anything wrong. This game is
yeah, you
stupid.
see where the buffers are?
Yeah.
That's why.
Great.
You can't place it where the buffers are, so...
Oh,
actually, you can
so that's why
over.
the derail happened. So
Yeah,
you have to move it over to a different track?
Yeah.
Which one, though? This one?
Track 10 is, I think, the longest. Either track 10 or track 1.
Is this track 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's moving one platform over. Oh!
Either track 10 or track 1.
Right then. Okay, hope we don't have the same issue again. I hope. Alright, so we're gonna keep the consoles the same, but we're gonna start on a different platform. Okay,
the platform.
Alright, I hope that doesn't screw up the programming stuff that I had. No, it shouldn't. We should be fine.
Running.
Yes?
The platform. The platform.
Alright, now I get to load up the scenario, then I get to load the scenario again. Yeah, I know everyone's gonna put in the comments saying, brilliant stream for 1. Yes, I would agree, there's an absolutely brilliant stream because we're only a few seconds in and we already have problems. Seriously.
Oh, you don't like my joke.
Seriously, not even North Sea Coastline stream had a problem so quickly. I just got to transfer back over to Train Sim. Yeah, so turns out the next have anything to do with the consoles. It actually had to do with the buffers at Glasgow Central, which are glitchy as all heck. So can somebody please make like a modded version of the West Coast Mainline North that doesn't have a bunch of stupid buffers and stuff on it?
Or again, like I keep saying, the platform. The platform.
Oh my
the
gosh.
platform.
Although,
Platform.
yeah, I kind of wish I would have known which platform to put on, actually.
Well, if you were back, me, I would have told you.
Well, yeah.
You'll die.
I don't know, that is a weird issue. Like, I already knew there were some buffers in weird places at Glasgow Central, but the one that we just had an encounter with was, like, really weird, as you can see. Oh yeah, also now, game time might be behind real life time now. This game is going to take 3 years to load. Yeah, it took about it took about 3 minutes to load the actual scenario, so yeah. Yes, Domtron? What?
I have a public service announcement.
Oh dear, public service, yeah. Convenient public service announcement is convenient.
It has been confirmed that Google Plus is officially dying. Game ending.
Well, actually you're allowed to say that word. But yeah, we kind of already knew that.
Yeah, but it's official now.
Yeah.
They officially...
Yes! The train didn't crash within the first 10 seconds! I don't think.
I said that I wouldn't.
Oh great, and now the game is... And now the game's not responding. Alright, good.
Wait.
Alright.
Just hold... Okay, so...
Okay, where's the cab light?
L.
Yeah, I'm pressing L, but it's not turning on.
Oh, God. Wait a second, are you in the HUD version or the other version?
The HUD version?
You got the wrong version.
Wait a second. Wait, HUD
There's two
version.
versions. There's a HUD version and a non-HUD version. The non-HUD version, you have to do all these startups. So do you want me to go through the startup list?
Is this the HUD version, non-HUD version? Or wait, no.
This is the non-HUD version.
Oh, so I have to go through startups and stuff. Okay, fair enough. Yes, I would like to go through the startup procedure.
Okay, let me get the 370 manual here, and we shall go through the startup.
Yeah, because literally nothing works. But you know what? If I have to go through a startup process, I approve that because I can also show that off to the viewers. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are starting from cold. So first, do Shift B to turn on the batteries. A message will be displayed saying that the batteries are on.
Batteries are on.
Okay. Use Shift M to insert master key.
Master key is in.
Place reverser into auxiliaries, neutral. Cancel the AWS self-test warning. Press Q.
Yep, that's been done.
Press P or the pin up button to raise the pantograph. The line light will illuminate after short delay, which it has. Okay. Start the motor alternator with the Z button.
Oh.
Okay, so look to the left. No.
Oh.
To the left in the cab.
Yep.
No, all the way to the left wall in the cab. Left!
Where?
There, okay, so yeah, so then you're good. Okay. So then you have you're good. Now go back to the console.
Yep.
Okay, now also this will need to be acknowledged. Press the E key.
There we go.
That acknowledges the CAPT.
Alright.
Okay. So then that went off. Okay. Next. Set the tail marker headlights as required using the H, J, and K. So go on the outside view.
Yep.
Okay, so go to the front. Okay, so hit H.
H.
Okay, so that's the headlight. Hit the J. Okay, and then hit K. And shift K. Okay, so now the taillights are off and you have the appropriate settings. Next, when the brake reservoir pressure reaches 8 bars, you can move the brake handle into notch 1.
So how do I tell that?
Okay, let me look here. Okay, so you see the third dial from the left.
Where's that?
Okay,
Oh,
no,
fine.
in the cab. Okay, there are your lights. Okay, next to the AWS. Okay, so you have. Okay, take down the brake all the way. Take the brake all the way off.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, then, okay, next thing, go into the coupling HUD and turn off the handbrake.
Handbrakes.
Yeah, you click anything Actually, you gotta click the main locomotive, and it'll take off all of them.
Oh. There we go.
Okay?
Yep.
And then you can pretty much do as you want.
Alright, so is that it?
Yep, so if you want to load passengers, go ahead. Otherwise, say to forward power, and you can bring up the acceleration. Although this is sort of like the, you gotta be careful with the power, because if you do full throttle, you can cause the engine to turn off.
Alright then, so obligatory thingies. Let's see what the horn's like.
So pretty much treat it like a Class 86 with the power.
That's an interesting horn. Alright, doors.
Oh, and it actually has a 2 turns, so if you hit B,
Yeah, I know.
the secondary horn.
Well, door sounds are... I feel like I've heard the door sounds from somewhere. Alright, well, we set up the train, now we can just wing it.
Okay.
Also, you can hear the sound from the
Also,
power
I'm
car.
hit 5.
5?
Yes.
Oh, here's passenger view. Oh, this is first class. Who was a second class? Nope, only
There's
one
actually-
passenger view in the whole thing. Alright, fair enough then.
Yep, there's only one cab view. Okay, so you gotta make sure to watch your, watch the amps that you don't overamp, or else you can cause the traction to reset.
Alright, so doors have closed. We are off.
Okay.
So how much throttle can I put on as of now?
Okay, let me look here and see. Okay, so you took the brakes off, right? Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Why aren't you moving? Wait a second, I'm thinking to... You have the traction light. What's that red light on the left say?
Traction
Traction
fault.
fault. Okay, so there's something wrong with the traction. Let me check the manual for this. Okay, so traction fault. Let me say... The parking brake is off, correct?
Yep.
Okay, we did Z, we had... Hand grabs are up. Auxiliaries were set properly. Okay, wait a second. Oh, it doesn't go through the faults like the other one. Okay, let me think. Your traction fault.
Oh dear, oh dear. Yep. As you guys can tell, I'm just learning the ways of the APT. Don't worry, I had to go through the same struggle with the Class 460, so it's nothing really new to me. Actually, not only the 460 and the 440.
Okay, take off the traction first off. Yeah, notch down all the way. Look on the left real quick for me.
Yep.
Okay, so that is set properly. Oh, the other D so much. So you got it in forward. Brakes are all the way charged off, correct?
Oh no, it's on emergency.
Okay, so go all the way up into emergency. Let the you see the little dial going around? Third gauge, next AWS.
Oh, this one.
Okay, so that's charged up. Now, bring it down into notch 1. Oh yeah, this.
Oh, it's
this
not
is
just to initial. Do I just go to initial then?
It's still an emergency. Why? Is it...
And the brakes not coming off.
Wait. Try it now, just out of curiosity, and see if the traction fault. Okay, so try powering. Yep, traction fault. So you still have it charged. Okay, charge it up again. It might take a few tries. Okay, so all the way into emergency. Oh,
I
God,
hear noises.
Okay, so it's all the way charged. Now start slowly discharging it. Okay, now why isn't it discharging from the main reservoir? Okay, wait a second, discharge all the way. Why isn't it discharging? Let me check the manual, let me make sure we didn't mess this up. Okay. Oh, wait a second, I know why. You have to put it in neutral. You have to put it in neutral.
Oh, shoot. Which one's neutral?
Yeah, no. Auxiliary.
Oh, okay then.
No.
Auxiliary.
Okay. Now, put it into emergency. Okay, once it gets up to 8, wait a second, and then bring it back down. Put it into
There we
position.
go.
Yes, okay. And then you can move it into the forward position
Ah.
once it's all the way discharged.
Alright, there we go. We solved the issue with the brakes. Almost.
Okay, so then... Okay,
Alright.
forward and off go. Yep, we got traction.
There we go. We're off, boys. It only took us about 10 minutes to figure it out, but we are now on our way.
So then... Okay, so let me look at your gauges here. Okay, so there should be something that's telling you your amperage. Just stop turning off the lights, for gosh sake.
What?
Okay, okay, do you see something that says amps on one of those dials?
Amps.
That's bar. That's bars.
That's brake pressure.
That's the time.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I was wrong. Full throttle it.
Alright, well, we can't go full throttle because we're 50-mile-an-hour speed limit. In order we can test it out when we go into the line. Oh, no, that means that. Ooh!
Actually, yeah.
These wheel flank sounds are interesting.
Yeah, actually, you might want to save just in case something does go wrong.
Oh, that would be a good idea, actually. So then we will have to go through the procedure again, because that is the most tiring start procedure I've had to go through yet.
Yeah. What happened is that you discharged the brakes while the thing was in forward, so that's why you're having some trouble. Yeah,
so I guess you can't discharge the brakes whilst in forwards. Is that right?
Well, you can discharge them as long as they're not in emergency.
Oh, okay.
When they're in emergency, you have to set it to neutral. Kind of like if you were to start up a manual car, you can't start it in gear. You have to put it in either neutral or park.
All right then. So
think of a manual car, more or less.
Also, I like this horn.
Yeah. Do B. B is the secondary horn.
Yeah, I know. I've done both horns.
I love it. It's delightful.
Yeah. By the way, I kind of already know that with every British train, there's gonna be a two-tone.
Yes, but sometimes the trains don't have that. But
well, this is a newer train, so it should have it. Otherwise, it's up to a bunch of lazy butts. In which case, they should all be game mended forever.
Okay. Anyway, Frony.
Yes.
Next thing is, before you get to the station, there's another feature I'd like you to show the viewers.
Oh, so basically when we get to car stairs, so
So park right before car stairs because there's something else which I think you'll like.
What's that?
You'll see, but you gotta be stopped to use it.
Oh.
Yeah, so stop right before car stairs, and we can show off the feature.
I might make a stop at car stairs for the heck of it.
But wait a second. But isn't car stairs their final destination?
No, that's Carlisle.
Okay, yeah, so grab car stairs. You can do this.
Right then. Well, guys,
So there's actually
anyway, yeah.
Let me. So there's actually a unique feature for coupling up the class 370 with other locomotives.
Oh, so okay, I see what you're trying to do.
There's a specific way that you gotta do it because it's not like most of them where you can just hit the B button for obvious reasons. There's actually something kind of unique that I will praise Dovetail for. Anyway, so let's get to car stairs.
All right then. So that's 26 miles away. So for now, we can just enjoy the nighttime wintry scenery of the West Coast Main Line North whilst in the cab of the APT, which I say looks quite cool. I kind of actually quite like this cab.
How would you rank the whatchamacallit, the passenger view?
Passenger view looks really nice, but it should be more coaches and not just first class.
I actually know why they did that. Well, you can't really change between the whatchamacallits.
Actually, can you move around in the? Nope, you're in a fixed position. Okay, so detail is nice in the passenger view, but you can't move around. So yeah, nice in terms of detail, but in terms of functionality, not so much. Because at least in the Acela you can move around the passenger view, but this one you can't.
Tire green or apple green? Tire or apple?
Let's go full speed and see what happens. I guess there's no amps, because no amps down here, so maybe there are no amps in this train. I guess you can just go full whack whenever I want to.
Maybe. Oh, I know why. It's because of the battery power.
Oh, I hear noises coming from the motors.
No, it's actually the alternator.
Is that normal?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the in-cab is very, very loud.
Right. So we're okay. So
Like,
we're
we're
above
talking,
40
like,
something miles per
immensely.
hour.
Yes, that's completely normal, so just ignore that.
Alright, so here we go past Palmadeir, I think it is. This is here's in fact for those who never know, Bill and Ted Show number 4 was filmed here.
Indeed. Which is disgusting.
Not really. Well, it was disgusting back in the day because I had the graphics settings turned on so low that the buildings didn't even appear. So yeah, maybe I might actually consider remaking show number 4, but maybe in 10 years.
We could redo the whole entire scene.
Okay, this is very loud. It's actually causing sound distortion.
Yeah, that's what I've been telling you about.
Yeah, I don't like the sound distortion. Even if it didn't sound like that, all the sounds were turned up using Sony Vegas.
Yeah, it gets very loud, so I was actually going to suggest that you turn down your game thing, but then I forgot.
Oh, here's our first chance to listen to the run sounds.
Yeah, the run sounds are actually pretty good.
Ah, here she comes. Wait, and now you spoil the run sounds.
Haha.
Oh, balls is a 40 speed thing. Is that for us? I guess so. Also, I like how the joint sounds are ripped from the Mach 3s from Bristol to Cardiff. So that's a thing. Yes? No. But yeah, the sound distortion is actually. Do you get sound distortion or is that just something?
I'm watching via Messenger, so I can't hear anything.
Wait, watching it? I mean, do you mean Hangouts?
Yes.
Well, I was just watching it via the stream, so you can actually hear the sounds and things. Okay, we're changing tracks because reasons. Yay.
Yeah, they do that.
Alright, well, we have to slow down because reasons. And now we can't get the sounds to hear the actual or proper run sounds. Okay, the track thing is stupid because I didn't even have to do this when I did the Pendolino along here. Thanks, Train Sim and your thingy-majigs.
Tony.
What?
Pendolino?
Actually, I might stop at Motherwell or...
Motherwell? But Motherwell's disgusting.
Not really. Or
Anyway,
Campbellsing. Yeah.
Did you like the Scotsman coaches more or less than the regular ones?
The Scotsman coaches?
Yeah.
I mean, they're better than the Kuju ones.
They remind me of the coaches from Screams a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't like them. It reminds me too much of Train.
I told you to get the HHP8.
No, I like the Flying Scotsman though.
Oh. Alright, so I guess the locomotive is good, but the coaches are rubbish.
Yeah, well, I didn't buy it for the... I didn't get it for the cookie stuff. Thankfully.
Yeah, I really wish I could also sit in second class. Oh, wait. And I managed to sit in the cab. For whatever reason. Alright. Anyway, Campbellsing.
Phrasing. Brownie.
Yeah, I love this suit tone, I will say. It is the best. Possibly the best I've ever heard.
Phrasing.
Like, I would say it's up there with the two-tone on the Desiros and the 460.
Oh, I actually was watching a video, and I actually got to hear a real Desiro for the first time.
Yep.
Bloody hell, is it brilliant.
Oi!
That L.
Lel. Just because you don't miss out the H doesn't mean that's not... Doesn't mean that doesn't mean that it gets a pass. Oh, hang on, screenshot time when we get away from all this foliage and
You know,
perfect.
You know, you hate Mole Man, yet he's the one who does all the screenshots.
Well, yeah, that's another thing. See, the thing is that I don't take screenshots 24/7. I just take them when it's appropriate. Because think about the moment, he's all nuts about the screenshots, whereas I only take them, well, like I said, I only take them where there's actually like a good shot. For example, that screenshot that I just took right there is going to be the thumbnail for the live stream, so that was actually necessary.
Oh, no.
Other than that, I think
it's a little dark.
Well, it's winter time, so what do you expect?
It's winter time.
Okay, here we go. They might be a bit spoiled by the Kuju thingies, but try to ignore those. And... ooh, they sound really nice, especially when the power car goes by. Okay, I kind of wish that the Cuju things would go away, but we might test it out later in the stream.
Cuju will never go away.
Okay.
Cuju is embedded into Train Simulator.
Oh, and we gotta look at the tilting as well. Check how cool. Look at how cool that looks when the train
That's
tilts.
not even its final form.
Look at that. It's tilting. Look how
Ready.
cool that is.
It's not even its final form.
What do you mean? And now it's flat again.
Dragon Ball would understand that joke.
Well, I don't watch Dragon Ball, so I wouldn't understand the thing.
Exactly, which is why you're complete and utter crap.
But yeah, I am not a fan though of this loud cab and the distortion.
And also, crap.
What?
Crap.
No. Yeah, can someone tell me why the bass of the cab sounds are so distorted?
Oh, it's not distorted, it's just has very, 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 very,
Yeah, but on my end it sounds
loud.
distorted. So maybe if you actually watch the live stream and listen to the sounds
actually,
of it.
that would be. I actually know why.
Why?
It's because your microphones are not the highest quality. You need a good headset to not
Are you
get
sure
the-
it's my headphones?
Yeah, because the
Actually-
thing is,
Hmm.
actually, the distortion also can be caused by the loud volume. So if your volume's really turned off, then that's why you're getting distortion.
Alright, so give that a shot. I'll turn down the volume on the game. Hello, Mercedes8192. Welcome to the show.
Ooh, Mercedes.
Oh dear. Yeah, okay, so I'm
That's
actually gonna
cool.
try to fix this by turning down the volume of the game. Oh, it's as if it already wasn't low enough. I'm now turning it down to 3. And it's still there. So actually, it might be a way that might be an issue with Train Simulator because there was
Actually,
one.
no. Remember you were having all those sound glitches before?
Yeah, I think that's happening again. That might be the
I
reason
think
why.
that's
So,
going
yay! I'll
You
do
know,
a proper
somebody should really fix that.
showing off of this one day. So I'm gonna turn down the volume by some more, so this way just so it doesn't hurt my ears and the viewers as well. So I think I'll turn down the 2.
Hey, Frony.
Okay, maybe down to
It
1.
was the time, all down the line.
All right, and 1.
I
Yeah, so
remember-
low as it can possibly go before muting. All right, there we go. We should have
Winter
fixed.
holiday.
Okay, well it's not entirely fixed, but it's at least more tolerable, ish.
And remember, kids, Merry Winter Holiday.
Okay, well now the
to all.
exterior stuff is too quiet, so I
I
guess.
Just I just turned it up for the exterior.
Well, I hate having to do this over and over again. So, is there actually a key that I can use to turn up the volume up and down?
That would matter what kind of keyboard you got. Does your
Your
keyboard
standard
actually
keyboard.
does your keyboard have anything under the F keys?
The F keys. What are those?
The function keys like F1, F2, F3, F4, F5.
Anything below that? You mean as in?
Like, do they have images underneath them?
No.
Okay, and there's nothing for volume on the keypad.
Well, I would think there would be like maybe key combination or something, but I don't know.
Yeah, there's no key combination. On my keyboard, for instance, there's an FN button. If I hold the FN button, I can turn up, turn down, or mute the volume.
Yeah,
on
that
mine.
doesn't exist on my keyboard.
Okay, so
Anyway,
you're...
hello there, Maxi King. Welcome to the show as well. Ooh, Mercedes, I love the Trinity of ATS videos. Thank you very much. Trinity of ATS is as dead as or not, but I hope you still enjoy them either way. Even though the videos are honestly a little bit rubbish by today's standards, but lol.
We're gonna put another class, first class. I'm just building up a little concept for the Plunge Scotsman and the Tornadoes pool.
I hope so. We're coming up on Motherwell.
Motherwell,
Should we stop here at Carstairs?
Carstairs. Carstairs is a lot bigger.
Okay.
Bigger, grander,
Yeah, I think
bolder.
even the Pendolino stops there in real life. Anyway, so now it's time to, well, we're playing Train Sim, but now in present contrary of sausages, now it's time to get on to a bit of a history lesson in regards to the APT and tilting trains in general.
Here for a history lesson, though.
So anyways, so there is quite a few interesting things about the APT and the entire reason why it was built in the first place. So, originally, way back in the 1960s, when the Shinkansen, or sort of the 1960s/70s, back when the Shinkansen was brand new to the world, then other railroads or railways around the world wanted to compete with the speeds and powers of the Shinkansen. But they couldn't really quite do the speed part because all the lines in Britain were all very curvy and stuff. And this wasn't a problem for the Japanese and the Shinkansen because the lines where the Shinkansen went were all straight. So the Shinkansen didn't even have to worry about curves or brake issues or whatever. I mean, not brake issues, curves or whatever, basically. Which is, of course, something that the Brits did have to worry about because, as you can tell by the West Coast Main Line alone, there were many, many turns that I have to navigate. So, then the Brits asked themselves, well, our lines are so curvy, so how in the world are we supposed to compete with the Japs and the Shinkansen? And then somebody came up with the brilliant idea to invent what is the tilting train. And so it was arranged, and so the first actual tilting train was the APT-PEEEEE experimental, which is a gas turbine powered version of the APT, and then they invented this, the APT-PEEEEE, which the world's first in-service tilting train. And at first it was actually marveled by all the people, all the railfan stuff. But of course, then some not so good things happened as the APT proved to be plagued with a bunch of problems, such as air conditioners not working properly, the tilting functionality failing, and eventually it came to a point where the APT was just a huge mess. And so eventually the project was abandoned, and for a while the Brits stuck to more conventional type of trains. That was until the late 1990s and early 2000s when the Class 390 Pendolino was built, and as you all know, the Pendolino proved to be a much more reliable train, as the Pendolino still is in service to this day. And of course, the idea of tilting trains also went over to America as around the same time the Acela Express was built, and I believe around the same time over in Germany as well, where the ICET was built as well. So, as for the APT in the modern day, it is of course no longer in service, but you can at least look at this train on display at the Crewe station, which is part of the West Coast Main Line in real life, and you can even see that in Train Simulator, the Crewe in the Northwest Coastal route. Yeah, and if you want to know more about the APT itself, I would suggest watching the APT Project Part 1 video done by IC82, which does go into some interesting details about the APT, so if you want to learn more about this train, I would suggest watching that video because it's got some very interesting facts. And, yeah, so the concept of tilting trains is not such a marvel now, but of course it is still used on certain modern trains. You know, of course it also was a thing on the Class 221 Super Voyager, which is a tilting train, which is a DEMU. Of course, the tilting stuff will be kept on the new Acela Express, or the Avila Liberty high-speed trains, coming in, that will begin testing this year, as in 2019. So, yeah, just some interesting facts I throw about tilting trains, because it is really cool, honestly. Like, the idea of tilting trains, you know, it's just cool. That's all I can really say about it. And it really does help. Especially in countries where the railroad lines or railway lines are really curvy. Alright, so we have some interesting junctions and things. Of course, there's 60 and there's 70, and that's a nightmare.
You should be able to power through this pretty easily.
I don't want to risk it. I don't want to derail this. As I've done these live streams, I actually want to make it to the end of the trip in one piece, which doesn't involve derailing the train.
You jinxed me.
Oh.
Did you? Why?
Well, that was very perfectly timed. Apparently, just I say, I want to make it to the end in one piece, and then Dom derails his train.
Yeah, because I was driving the double formation, and then right as you said that, we went out of the yard, which has a sharp curve going at like 80 miles per hour.
And did you completely forget about that?
Yes.
Good job. Wait, which route were you driving on?
My route.
Oh. Well, great job not knowing your own route.
Well, what happened is I was just focused on your stuff.
Oh. Also, there's Salty's walking all over me. Go away, all of you. Okay, they're gone now. Oh, they're sort of gone anyway.
I've been eating.
Oh, Mexican says he's from Germany. Oh, hello from the United States of America.
Now, if only I was a Brit.
Haha. Well, technically you are British in a way, but still mostly American like me.
I'm not British.
I thought you said you were British. Or, well, not British, but British-ish.
Eh.
Also, yeah, why am I not actually able to... Hang on a second, I gotta... Oh, here we go, perfect opportunity.
Why am I not able
Oh,
to...
that's still 95 anyway, okay,
here?
so, yeah, well, I think I'd be able to go as fast as the Pendolino along the section line, but I guess that's just how the speed limits are.
Pendolino?
So, there you go.
Pendolino is utter sausage.
Oh my god. Well, the Pendolino should... I mean, the Pendolino is, when you think about it, it's like a cousin to the APT.
Eh.
Oh.
The APT is more of a cousin. Well, a cousin. Yours is a cousin. What you're saying is it's more of a cousin because of the tilting feature.
Yeah.
But in design, like actual looks, I actually compare it more to the Class 43, only because of how its nose is.
Actually, yeah, looking at it, it actually looks quite like an HST. Like, I bet you that when they designed this train, they decided to base the front off of the HST, because the HST just happened to be a new thing around the same time as this.
Well, you know, there's another thing that they could have also based off the front off of too.
Yeah.
A block of cheese. Okay, white, yellow.
Oh dear.
I mean, doesn't it look like a block of cheese?
Sorta, kinda.
Maybe that's why there were so many holes in its design.
Maybe.
As in design flaws.
Yeah, I could get the joke. I mean, well, actually, I'll let Bangkok just make that joke. Oh, we're doing the speed limit. Okay. I was like how this upcoming marker is called Braidwood of Maine Hard.
That's what she said.
Yeah, we totally need to put the word hard in there. Because, well, actually I don't know why.
I've been working on the rail.
But yeah, so thankfully, other than the crash at the beginning and the startup procedure, this has been a flawless journey, and that's a good thing, because I always like when they actually have a flawless journey in these streams, because it's the thing. And this also, of course, gives me the excuse to drive the entirety of the West Coast Main Line north, which I'm doing for the second time. Of course, the first time I drove this whole route was way back in January of last year, where I got this route new, and I drove the entire road with the Pendolino, and I get to drive this route in the other direction with the APT. I was like, I can... Oh, never mind. I thought you could blow both doors at the same time, but you can't. Yeah?
Do they have the A1 for Train Simulator?
The A1?
No, the A1.
The A1?
Yeah, like there's the A2 and the A3 and the A4.
There might be one. I don't know for sure, but...
up now, because I could literally do, if they do have an A1, you could do a, A1, A2, A3, concept.
Ooh, what about the A0?
No, Gordon, you are not a real thing.
Oh, but Gridrin.
Unless you're gonna reskin him to be faceless and have BR Green.
You can do that. You could take Gridrin, you could get rid of his face and paint him into the LNER Apple Green as seen in NW Origins.
Actually, all jokes aside, was there actually an A0 locomotive? A0 Pacific locomotive.
Very good question.
I'm looking. There was.
Oh.
Well, there's designs for it. Let me do some further looking. They look similar to what they call the Raven.
The Raven?
I don't... Let me do some research on this. Let me see the... A0... Okay, wait a second. Oh! No, I'm talking about a completely different thing. Okay, so... The A0 is a term coined a few years ago. It was pretty much just a stretched Atlantic. Huh. So pretty much they took an Atlantic and stretched it.
Level crossing.
And also had a different wheelbase.
Ooh, there we go. That's good tilting. Look at that. Oh, we're coming up on car stairs quite soon. So we'll get ready to slow down for that.
Yeah.
But I am liking this train so far, especially the level of detail. I'd say this train is about as detailed in terms of functionality as the class 460. Oh, okay, here comes cars. Yes. Okay, this train, is it just me or the brakes seem overpowered? Oh, we'll go on initial D. For now. Oh, nobody got a reaction on that.
By initial D?
Yeah.
We will be back in a minute.
And so Domtron ran away and was never seen again.
Yes.
Yeah, I slowed down way too early. I could have waited a considerable amount of time. So how close is the platform? Quite the distance. We could just hang about for just a bit. Really, really, really rubbish. Of course, Dom tries to go at the worst possible time. And I'm going to learn some more. And yep, there goes Dom trying banging the coasters.
Maybe it's just 12.
Well, we're here at car stairs. Ooh, there's our sounds of thingies. Ooh, also like how there's a cover here, so you can actually get onto from the train to the platform. That's a nice detail. Here, so this is first class in the locomotive. Okay, where is second class though? Here's second class. With those blue seats. Hey Dom, Sean.
I see we're at Carlisle.
Car stairs.
Car stairs, same difference. Okay, so if you go into the cab.
Yep.
Okay, so turn on lights first, on, off. Okay, so then go over to, look at the left side. Okay?
Over here?
No. Yes, okay. Now you see that piece of paper?
Yeah.
Pull that up. And click where the coupler is and go into 2.
There?
Yes, click it and go into 2. Go into 2! Front.
Oh. Well, there we go. It comes up, actually.
You missed the animation!
Yeah, I know. Let's try that again. Wait.
Oh, and also you can see it going on in the cab.
Okay, let's try this faster now.
You might have to click it one more time now. Because you might stop the...
There we go. Yeah, you can reach the coupling.
The bumpers come out and turn. And then go into the cab.
Now it's on our faces.
Okay, now if you click the button and look back at the front, as in from the cab, it's in click and looking, it goes down.
Alright. Well, there you go. You get coupling animations with the APT.
Yippers.
Alright, now off to Carlisle.
Okay. Forward notch.
Also, yeah, we're gonna... Wait, can I not go into... Oh.
You're good.
Oh, that's boost.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you hold in left, yeah, you have to hold that.
Okay, so... Wait, this train actually comes with a speed booster?
Well, it comes with a power booster.
Holy moly. Okay, I'm not gonna stick it in that because I'll get tired, but, Well, there you go, so we take a look at the coupling animation the APT comes with, so, Although I think now on this one stream we've ran across all the features on the APT.
Excuse me.
I guess at this point we can just enjoy the drive to car stairs now. And eventually we'll get some more exterior shots by turning up the volume. We'll basically crank it up. Yeah, we'll crank it up, NASCAR on Fox style.
Oh, you and your NASCAR Fox style.
Speaking of NASCAR and Fox, they're coming back this weekend, and I am super excited. After a long sausage off season, the NASCAR season will finally be back. I'll be watching all the races and doing my race reviews once again because reasons. There you go. So, I hope Chase Elliott wins more races. I hope Ryan Preece wins a race. And I hope Kyle Busch can win the championship to make up for his misfortunes from last season, thanks to a certain other guy who drives the 22 Pennzoil car. And I hope doesn't do that well this season. Or it doesn't make it into the Final Four in the most stupidest fashion ever. But then again, it just goes to show how broken the playoff system is in NASCAR, and that's why we should go back to the older playoff system that they used in the early 2000s. But that's another rant for another day. Ooh, I can go 125 now. Heck yes. Okay, according to the cab, that's the top speed of this train. We're gonna see if that's true or not. And thankfully, I think now we're allowed to go the maximum speed of the line because we are a tilting train, so it should be able to go, allow us to go faster because I believe the standard line speed is actually 110 miles per hour, but of course that's for the conventional trains, whereas for us to be 125 because we're a tilting train. Also, I can totally turn off the cab light.
Anyway, Frony.
Yeah?
There's only one surviving Peppercorn A2, and that would be Blue Peter, and I have a feeling he is in Train Sim.
Yes, he is.
Okay, so we have an A1, an A2, and an A3. So we've got Tornado, Blue Peter, and the Flying Scotsman.
Alright. And we mustn't forget about our A0.
Actually the A0 was a fake. Well, it wasn't necessarily a fake.
Well, we'll pretend it's real.
It's pretty much a modified, not Pacific. What am I thinking of?
Yeah, we'll pretend it's real so we don't trigger all the Tim Tom fans and the kiddies. But yeah, so far I'm definitely loving this add-on.
Hey, Tony.
The APT. Yeah, Domtron?
Would you be mad if I reskin the Flying Scotsman and look like Gordon?
I'll tell you. Also, I just forgot to take a look at something else that, Car says. Not actually anything to do with the APT. I put a certain train there. And I forgot to take a look at it.
What was it? Just tell us.
It was the Class 86 from that UKTS reskin thing. Balls! Well,
no one cares.
That's just gonna be a story for another day. Yeah, so, lovely. I got so distracted by the cool coupling animation by the APT that I completely forgot what else I put, about what else I put there. I even took a look at it, like, in the thing, and then when I wish I could rewind time and look at it, but...
I'ma eat your face off.
Oh, dear. At least we're going fast at 106 miles per hour. Okay, I want to get up the line speed, though. I will get proper of these, but here's a preview for now.
By the way, Frony, if you're looking for the
Domtron!
Yeah, it looks really nice. Shoo! Shoo! Shoo!
Domtron, you're ruining the sound for everyone. Okay, can you shut up for a minute?
You shut up for a minute.
That is a sweet, sweet sound. Oh, that tilting as well. Look at that. That is actually quite cool. I am pleased. I am very pleased.
There's only one thing that kind of like, it's not the APT from Train Sim my fault. It's just in like real life. My OCD gets kind of triggered when it sees the train tilting, but the wheels staying perfectly flat. I don't know why. It's like OCD.
Well, that's a very interesting OCD factor.
Yeah, so like, when it's tilting to its absolute extreme, it like, okay, it's tilting, and yet the wheels are completely straight, along with the track.
Oh, here's another tilting action shot. Yeah, look at that. That is... I like the sight of a tilting train, I just realized. Look at that.
Who doesn't like the sight of a tilting train?
Oh, this deserves a screenshot as well.
Indeed.
Here we go, going through the town of Symington. which I've never heard of. Ooh, almost at line speed. Yeah. And don't worry, guys, I'm not gonna pull a Dom Tron and break every speed limit that ever existed and derail within the first 10 seconds just because I can go fast.
But super.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you Dom Tron can do that in your stream or something. Well, I wonder how. Okay, now we'll be able to find out how easily this train sticks at speed. Okay, so let's see Notch 4 as Dom Tron. Now it's a phone call because reasons. Dom. Oh.
You want me to answer it?
No, I'll answer it. Domtron, don't answer. You have a stream to do.
And to hell with that.
Oi!
I'm not answering that.
Ooh. Class 370. Oi, Domtron. No swearing. Domtron.
Okay, now I'm back.
You just sweared on stream. Now all the kids can unsubscribe.
What are you talking about swear?
You said a swear word.
Wait, you mean C word? She is out in the kitchen, I believe.
Domtron.
1 minute.
And now Domtron now it's going by the coaches.
Down the kitchen. Or no, yeah, she's out in the kitchen. Would you like me
Ooh,
to bring
bridge.
her?
That is the worst looking bridge ever. Wow, look at how appalling that looks. Honestly, the thing is not particularly good with holding its speed. Alright, so take this opportunity to raise up the volume now and crank it up a bit. I'll crank it up to about 10. And I'm just being sausage. Oops. Alright. Ooh, level crossing. Alright, so it's down. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so I'm turning the volume back down. I need to pause the game to lower the volume, but whatever. Alright, so this is probably the one only flyby shot you're gonna get in this whole stream with the sound stuff. And of course, Domtron once again. Noises. I really wish Domtron didn't do this in the middle of live streams. And this ETA is officially broken. Yeah, that's because I changed the time, so, oh well, this journey won't be as painful as the Morass Pass one, so don't worry. Yeah, the reason why the Morass Pass one was so painful was because Celsius, but this is much better. Also, yeah, invisible things, because realism. Oh, pretty soon we can go back up to speed. But yeah, I like how the joint sounds are ripped from the Mach 3 coaches on the, you know which coach I'm talking about? Maybe not. So this booster, yeah, it's interesting, but it doesn't have like a warp, does it now? I can see why it's a feature, or it's exclusive to this train, in a way. More tilting, that is really
Christian
cool.
downstairs. Then why is the light on?
And Dom's not buying the coaches again.
Oh, you're wasting electricity.
Dom, Sean, you realize you're on stream.
Uh-huh.
There you are, Dom,
Okay,
Sean. Okay, you realize you were on stream the whole time.
Yeah, but I wasn't even in there.
Yeah, but
I
we hear
wasn't-
your voices.
Oh my bloody murder.
Okay, now to close the door now, so we don't hear the noises. Anyway, well, look at how it tilts from one side to another. Oh, I just missed it.
Oh yeah, it also has dynamic tilting. So if you go through a section that tilts one way and then the other, it'll actually the individual sections tilt
Yep.
based on where they're located.
Yeah. Also, now I was gonna say something, but I can't remember what it was. Yep, I was gonna say something, but I can't remember what it was that I was
Yes,
going
you're
to
gonna say toot toot.
No. Yep. Oh well, probably wasn't anything important. Yeah, I know. I was just thinking about that, of course. Anyway, so oh yeah, the ETA is broken again because reasons.
ATI.
Yeah, I really need to stop making mistakes where I change the start time to a different time from when I start the actual train. Because whenever I do, the ETA gets all funky. Oh, although, by the way, Dom Sean, like I said earlier, you were swearing on stream. So thanks to you, I'm gonna have to do some editing or something like that.
Yeah, it was only one section.
Also, well, more curving anyways. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, we're taking these corners really well. I mean, the APT is supposed to do that, but yeah, there's a 110-mile-an-hour curve, and we're taking this with ease. Like, I bet you that if we were in a conventional train, it would be close to derailing, but I mean, well, then again, that is the power behind tilting trains and why they were invented in the first place. You know? That's why we have trains like the Acela, the Pendolino, and the ICET.
Talking about the Pendolino, we're making the Pretendolino.
Oh dear. You guys see Dom Sean decided to mess about and trying to make the Pretendolino, which did exist at one point. Yeah. You know, that actually, the Pretendolino thought actually reminds me of an interesting video that I saw. So about some years back, Mr. Cordy Afro in the Tradesman community did a video on the Pretendolino, and I actually left a comment on the video saying I think the reason why it's called the Pretendolino is because it's trying to be the Pendolino because it's in the same paint scheme as the Pendolino. And then Cordy Afro himself replied to my comment saying, "You are correct." So that was quite interesting. And the Pretendolino also runs on the West Coast Main Line, so if I ever get the Class 90, I might just do the Pretendolino on the West Coast Main Line someday. Or something like that. Anyway, 90 again. Alright, so yeah, record dynamic speed limits because things, but at this point, we didn't have to worry about anything else. So we got about the car stairs, which is now 50 miles away, but it won't take that long to get there because what Foss is investing we are the Express, and look at this corner here. Look at how short this corner is, yet how well we're taking it. Yeah, on a conventional train, everything would be just thrown over to one side. But like I said, that's the reason why tilted trains were invented in the first place. Well, yeah, I wish Dom Sean was here. Also, I noticed that we don't have to do the start procedure. I may have to do the start procedure again for something that I planned for later. So that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna have to write it down somewhere so I don't need to ask Dom how to do the startup thingies. Because I have it written down for the Desiros. Because you have to actually do a start procedures with those with the also powerhouse pack installed. Also, this is a very interesting what is this supposed to be? Some kind of canal? Ooh, that tilting effects looks really cool. I wonder how the passengers feel about that, you know? How the train just tilts from one side to another and you know... Because things are still going to get thrown to one side for like a short period of time while it's tilting, right? Like, okay, we might be looking at an example around this corner here. To a lie, or not, because that corner wasn't even that good. Or it wasn't like or it was dramatic, I should say. It wasn't as dramatic as I would have liked it to be. And Adoption's phone's ringing again. Great. Of course, Dom tends to have phone issues in the middle of a stream. Best of all, stream that I'm doing.
Like 9? 9 give us an hour.
More tiltingness. Well, of course, I got to use initial days. We're going quite downhill. Because this route has elevation change. Ooh, the 100 coming up though. Yeah, this gradient is quite, you know. But APT, as an add-on, I do highly recommend it. It's really well detailed. The sounds are really good, and there's a certain few other things that I'll show up in the live stream. But you know, like I said, if you're looking for another British train or innovation train or whatever type of train, high-speed train, thingy train, this add-on is definitely one to add to your collection.
Hello.
There you are, Domtron. Of course, the fun had to
sorry.
bring in the middle of the stream again.
Yeah, I killed it.
Yeah, can you do us all a favor and not get interrupted in the stream every single 10 minutes?
I got a bag of crackers.
Oh dear. Ooh, that was on 25 speed limit coming up.
25.
Also, there's one thing I just realized with the APT. Every single time I go into the cab, I hear like a noise or something.
Yeah, it's probably just your head.
Might be able. No, I'm serious. Watch. Actually, wait a second. Watch my live stream for a second, and I'm gonna go to the exterior camera, then go into the cab view.
Okay. Okay, gotta get me. Let me get it.
Well done, Domtron.
Okay, I got it.
Alright, so let's try this.
Yeah, that noise is normal.
Yeah, what is that noise supposed to be, and why does it do it every single time I go into the cab?
I have no idea.
Well, that's brilliant. This train makes a sound and no one even knows what it is. It happens every single time without fail. I go into the cab, it makes that sound. Ah, yes, it's another relaxing high-speed journey on country Britain. Just, yeah, we're just sitting back and relaxing at 100 miles per hour plus. You know, I kind of wonder what if the APT wasn't such a failure. Because after the APT, we didn't even get any more tilting trains after that until the late 1990s and early 2000s. But, actually, that's a very interesting what-if question now. Maybe Griffdog can take some inspiration from this. What if the APT was a lot more successful than it actually was?
Then we'd have the APT.
I mean, yeah, but what else? You know, what else would happen?
Mm.
Exactly. Yeah, we need. Yeah, calling all theorists. Yeah, maybe give us a general idea of what would happen. What if? What if? Okay, what if the APT-P was a lot more successful?
APT-PEEEEE?
No. Also, yeah. So this train also, of course, checks off another train that I was having to get to complete my trains, my collection of high-speed trains. But no, I mean, now we have the APT-P, but now I want an APT-E. Like, yeah, that's what I've decided now. I want, yeah, we have the APT-P, which is a nice addition, but give me an APT-E. You know?
An APT-key?
Yes, APT-E. Yes.
Oh god.
What did you do?
I'm doing some shunting work.
Did you almost bang the coaches? I'll take that as a yes. Ooh.
Ooh, that ate all in my.
Ooh, look at that. That is a very dramatic tilt we just went through right there.
Yeah,
honestly, the tilting feature honestly looks better when it's more dramatic. Like this curve here, this is nothing for this train, but if we were going around a more dramatic corner like we were a bit earlier, you know, coolness. Oh, the neutral section. Does this train react to neutral sections? I don't know. I'm gonna take off flow just in case. But it's coming about a neutral section. Now I'm questioning. Does the train react to neutral sections? Don't know.
If it does, it's not noticeable.
Oh, well, I came up full anyway, just test it out. Actually, yeah, hey Dom, so look up in the manual if this train reacts to neutral sections.
The manual doesn't go into much detail. Although, how do they actually code the neutral sections? Is it just,
So what happens is that when you go into neutral section, the engine shuts off for a brief moment.
Right, I understand that, but, does, actually when you build the route, is there a specific track you use, or is it just you change the track rule to none?
What?
Okay, in Train Simulator, how did they actually make the neutral section?
Okay, I don't actually know how they made the neutral section, but I know they didn't do anything with the track rule or anything like that. What they must have done is they must have like programmed a short section of track in a way to make it seem like a neutral section. I don't actually know. Now I have to take a look at the functionality. Now think about it. Actually, you take a look at the functionality considering you have the West Coast main line north, and see how it actually is put together. But I know for sure that certain trains in the game react to neutral sections, and those that do, the engine, like I said, shuts off for a brief moment.
Not the engine, but it just loses power for a minute.
Well, yeah. And the way to actually drive through these neutral sections is that when you actually drive through them, you have to take off the throttle. Otherwise, you run into problems. So, yeah. What are you doing? What do you have to right now?
I'm in the middle of a scenario.
Oh, what the heck is that? Hey, Domtron. Check this out.
Yeah, and?
What are your thoughts?
I've seen it.
Also, why do we have headlights on the end of our train? Shouldn't the taillights be turned on?
Oh. Yeah, that's a thing.
This train is...
you have to set them in... No, you have... I know what happened.
We'll have to go to the cab.
You have to do that in the cab.
Well, whatever. Anyway. So 31 to go. So I really like these in cap sounds. I just wish the bass wasn't so screwed up. Actually, wait a minute. Hang on. Can I turn the volume without getting all distorted? Kind of. Well, there you go. Ah, perfect camera. Also, like how when the power car goes by, it sounds more interesting.
Electric key?
Yeah. Also, one other thing I want to point out that I actually sort of remember from earlier is what's interesting about the APT-P in terms of being an HO model is that there's it's seen better days as in the form of an HO model as well. Whereas if you were these APTs, they were actually made in the form of an HO model by Hornby. Oh, that was way back in the 1970s when this train was new. And you know, so basically, if you want to get one of these now in terms of HO models, you have to spend a fortune for one on eBay, and that's, you know, and even then they don't all work. So, you know, some might actually work out of the box. For those, you have to, you know, do a bunch of things, and that's exactly what the IC82 channel was going to do when the APT project started out being a thing. But yeah, part 1 is a thing, but part 2 is, well, God knows when that's going to come out. Although we'd like to see the IC82, you know, do continue with the APT project, because the Class 91 project they did was quite cool, and I'd like to see this train in the form of an original model get the same treatment. Yeah, of course so they made this train in the form of an HO model. They also made the APT-E in the form of an HO model. That was made by Rapido Trains, and yeah, I say that was made only 2,000 of them. So yeah, the thing to do with the APT-E HO model is that you had to pre-order that one. And like I said, there was only 2,000 of them ever made, so yay! That was super limited edition. Although an APT-E and Transmit would be greatly appreciated, you know. Just because, oh, this is very dramatic.
I actually agree with that, but now that I'm looking at it, like I looked it up.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
You know, now that I'm looking at it, the coaches are awfully similar to the APT-P.
Hmm.
I wonder if they use the same coaches, just different locomotive.
Yeah, they did, because the APT-E was, well, basically the experimental version of the APT-P, where, so basically what they did is that they did some, I presume what they did is they did some testing with the APT-E, and they said, yeah, this part is successful, and so then a lot of that was brought onto the APT-P. Although the APT-E would still be nice because, yeah, I know in some ways it is very similar to the APT-P, but the cool thing about the APT-E is that it's a gas turbine. And, I like my turbines.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're getting to the brakes just a tiny bit, just for 115 mile/hour speed limit. Alright, so 22 miles to go. So, yeah, this has been a very interesting stream so far. Here comes another neutral section. Yeah, I know for sure the Class A6 reacts to neutral sections, but, not so sure about the APT-P.
See, what I think they do is, they change the track rules to say no electricity, Because that would make sense why some trains do and some trains don't.
Well,
Because,
not really.
no, because here's the thing. Think of a multi-unit, okay?
Yes?
If you drove a multi-unit through, or a, actually, something that had a locomotive at each end that had wires, you would only lose power to each set that's in the neutral section, but then gain power for each set that's not in the neutral section. And considering, is this the stretch version? Is this the 16-car APT?
Let's take a look.
Does it have two pantograph cars?
No, just one.
Okay, so that's probably the...
Oh, good job.
Is that the... Okay, so... yes. Coming.
Oh,
1 second.
Oh, so maybe just for merging on the power car. Does the... I don't know, for some reason I feel like the pantograph... Oh my goodness, it does! Oh wow, it's about to ask, does the pantograph tilt with the coach? It does. That is really, really cool. Hang on, we need another corner. Oh, great. Oh, here comes a corner. Look at this. Look! That is so cool! How the coach stays with the... Or no, how the pantograph... That is really cool. I need to show this to Domtron now. Of course, Domtron now is to leave the stream, or... Well, not leave the stream, but, you know, I went away from the stream. While we take out a really cool detail, I just realized that is really, really cool. Like, I figured this was a thing with the HO model version of the APT, how the pantograph tilts. You know, I was thinking, is that replicating Trace Layer? Turns out the answer is yes. As seen here. Now, if only Dom's was here, so I could be able to show him the amazing feature. Unless he already knows of it, in which case, that'll be a waste. Oh, and there's another speed thing that we just passed. Yep. That's a thing.
Okay, I'm back.
There you are, Domtron.
So, what I was saying is that... See, that if it was a double unit, I could definitely say that it's because there's two pantograph cars. But I'm not sure if... I'm not sure how long the neutral section is.
Oh, well, like I said, take a look at it. Anyways, Domtron, so, now I need to show you something quite interesting. Something that I literally just discovered. Hang on, providing I can do this right. If we just go over... Ah, yeah, watch the pantograph. Look! It,
Yeah, I saw that.
It does things.
The car tilts while the pantograph stays up.
How cool is that?
I know, I was actually going to point that out to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I just discovered that right now, or a few minutes ago. But yeah, I was wondering, because the HO version of the APT does that, so what, does the Trace Layer do that? And the answer is yes. Which... I find it to be really cool with the APT. Oh, and I wonder if the Pendolino does that. Well, the ICET. Because those trains are EMUs that tilt as well. Of course, not the Acela, however, because the locomotives of the Acela don't tilt. Also, that light just conveniently turned off when we got there. Oh, here's the... Oh, I just missed it. Okay, we need another dramatic turnaround of things. Oh, of course, it's the 95. Thanks for that. Alright. Down... we go. Oh, we went out a bit too much. That's alright. Of course, 95, then 100, another, a 100, a blah, 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 blah. There you go. Also, one thing I realized about the APT is that these coaches here have shared bogies. However, when you get up to the power car is completely separate, as in they don't share bogies.
That's actually for a reason.
Yeah?
Remember I said about the stretched version?
I think so.
Okay, so what happens is sometimes, what this train was meant to do is that it could be separated between the power car and the front locomotive.
Hmm.
So pretty much the power car was its own unit, while the locomotive and the coaches were connected with those bogies.
Yep.
And what they can do is that they can make longer units, they can make small units, and so on and so forth.
Hmm.
So that was the thing.
Yep. Actually, how many coaches does this consist have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so this is the 12-car version that I've taken here. Because it's the only one that really fits in the platform at Glasgow, you know? Like, I actually would have done, yeah, interesting fact, fans, is that I would have actually done or was originally planning on doing the 16-car version of the APT, but, like I said before, Glasgow platforms aren't long enough. Which is lovely.
Well, yeah. I really wish you could have done the high-powered one. Actually, the high-powered one, you might have been able to fit in there.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think you could have.
Also, wiper is wiper. And now it doesn't. Okay, wiper, you can stop now.
Actually, you're changing the speed of it. Just keep hitting.
Yeah, I know. How do I change? How do I stop it?
Just keep hitting VL. Don't bother the brake.
We have to. We're slowing down. Or there's a speed limit change again. Yeah, the wiper doesn't... Oh. Where's... I've lost control of the... Yeah, with Houston, we have a problem.
I'm actually using Control V. Or Shift V or something like that.
Shift. Oh, there we go. Oh. Well, that's something that I just learned. On some trains, you have to press Control or Shift V to lower the speed or stop the not the pantograph, the wiper. Yep, only now I just discovered that. I've always wondered for my entire life, how do you stop the sausages? Also, the end of the neutral section, so yeah, Dumpster, you're definitely going to figure out how these neutral sections are actually set up because, yeah. Because I know the Class 86 reacts to them, but I don't know about any other train. Like, I don't know about this.
I have my cat Rose here.
Oh, dear. Well, thankfully, 5 miles to Carlisle. And then, well, we're not done yet, as I have something interesting to show you, the viewers, once we get to Carlisle. Also, in fact, Carlisle just happens to be one of the terminating stops for the Cell to Carlisle route, which Stormtrek actually got recently. Somebody see that make an appearance on his stream.
Okay, Frony.
Yeah?
Okay, so here's a legitimate explanation. So, on the West Coast Main Line, they ran the 14-car set, which consisted of the driving trailer, the second coach, the restaurant coach, the unclassified trailer, the first class trailer, the brake trailer, 2 of the mediums, and then the same just flipped.
Hmm.
Yeah, so they actually used the 2 power car variant.
Yeah, that's what I should have taken for this stream, but of course didn't know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so of course this consist that I'm driving here isn't entirely realistic to what actually happened, but
Well, it's realistic for the prototype, actually.
Oh.
Because that's just what the prototypes use.
Actually, hold that thought for later in the stream.
Oh, you want to use the realistic one?
Don't tell anyone. Oh. Anyway, 2 miles or 2.6 miles away from Carlisle. Oh, there's a 60. All right, we're slowing by quite a bit now. Domtron. We don't need noises or whatever. No. Well, so there we go. I've now completed yet another journey of the entire West Coast Line North from Glasgow to Carlisle. Which is the reason why this route is really good. Actually, in this whole entire stream, I just realized I've never actually went to the map of this route. Here's your map. I'll have to do it briefly because stream and not getting distracted. There we go. Oh, AWS.
Oh god, not the AWS.
Ah, there's Carlisle. Coming up soon. Oh wait, Domtron. No. Domtron. No. So slowing a little bit soon for the 60, but we're good. Better late than or better early than late. Domtron. You know what they say? Better early than never. I mean, no, better early than late. Pff, stupid me. Alright, well, apart from the beginning, this has been a flawless journey.
Indeed. Anyway, Fronny.
Yeah?
Schmick Kramer.
No. Domtron, what did I tell you about copyrighted songs?
It's not copyrighted.
Doesn't matter, you can't sing songs on these streams because everyone will click off the video.
But Schmick Kramer.
Or slash stream or whatever they're watching this as.
Fronny.
Yes.
But Schmick Kramer.
No.
Schmick Kramer.
Oi! Oh. No ice cream. Domtron, it's only February.
Not an ice cream company.
Well, doesn't matter. It's February.
It's an insurance company.
Oh.
Alright. One of them.
Also, cool juice, sausage noises.
It's not insurance, excuse me. It's,
You idiot.
lawyers.
Ah. Okay, this is taking forever, so. They actually put a thing. Okay, yeah, no peeking yet. Okay, this is, well, I mean, I was about to say this is slow, but it's supposed to be slow. Also, look how the Canton area is actually floating. It's on the thing.
Oh, that's realistic. Never mind.
What, were you about to pull a joke or something?
That was supposed to be my sarcastic clapping, but it can't be sarcastic because that's actually how it's supposed to be. So.
Oh, right. This, though, deserves some sarcastic clapping. Yep. Ooh, there's a Class 86 over there. Alright, well, we made it Carlisle in one piece. So that's yet another Trace on live stream or... Oh, is that? Really? Why is there a bunch of red lights? Why did we get a red? Are we not cleared through?
Where are you supposed to be cleared through to?
I don't know. Nowhere. Okay, I want to stop now. I'm not gonna, no, don't stop yet. I want to get the entire train in the platform. And the entire train basically is in the platform, so... There we go. And we made it! Let's see how many of these doors actually open. Oh, I think... Actually, now I just realized, I think these door sounds may or may not be reused on the IC 3.5. Also, I like how these back doors aren't actually open. Yet there's clearly platform there. I mean, this is a 2011 route, but still kind of trash. But of course, here there's a huge gap, like an overly huge gap between the train and the platform. Alright, well, doors have closed, so there you go. That's the drive on the West Coast Main Line North. But we are not done yet. Oh, no. We have one other special planned. That, don't worry, it is relevant to the APT, but
it is his mother.
Oh my god. Oh, where's the here we go. Perfect.
Rose. Where's your booty?
Is Rose being funny?
Scoot your booty.
That's what she said. Alright, hey Domtron. Pay close attention.
Oh no. Don't tell me it's gonna be Bill and Ted.
Nope. Nothing to do with Bill and Ted.
Oh, well, Lord.
But even so, pay very close attention. Oh, but yeah, thank you for saying Bill and Ted now, because I could have done like a little mashup or something. Now I think about, but too late for that. Wish we would have said that sooner now. I swear, Dumpster, you're always late to these things.
My fault you don't think of your own stuff.
I've been teasing the... I had the APT stream on the schedule since the beginning of January. How do you wait until now to tell me to do a Bill and Ted and APT mashup? It's all your fault, Domtron. All your fault. So eventually you can do your own mashup. Although, it gives me an episode idea.
Oh god, no.
Anyway, if this game would ever load, that'd be brilliant. So, yeah, any of you guys remember the drag race route from the CRX380A live stream? We're gonna go back to that for today for a reason that you'll find out.
Oh no, I know exactly what he's doing.
That you'll find out in or whenever the game loads.
Oh no. Oh.
So I guess I'll say now. The APT-PEEEEE is classified as a high-speed train. And whenever I get a new high-speed train, I always want to find out how fast can it actually go. That's we're going to find out. But before that, however, there's something else that you guys need to see, which is related to the APT, so don't worry. I'm not going to throw some irrelevant rubbish just because that's Domtron's job. Yeah.
If I can. Schmidt Kramer.
Oi! I told you, Domtron, no Smith Peterson.
Holy Toledo.
What did you do?
I'm just looking at someone.
Did you bang the coaches again?
No.
Did you? Well, what did you do?
I banged your mother.
That's what she said. Ah, finally. Alright, so here we are in the drag race route. Thankfully, no lag issues somehow. So, as you see, there's two sides. So as you see here, there's six different versions of the APT-PEEEEE consoles. So basically, all these here are different consoles that are included with APT, and these are all preload consoles, by the way. Like I said, these are all pre-built. So you get the 16-car one, which has 2 power cars on it, which I think is quite interesting. You also get another version of the 16-car console. I believe it's like some kind of like 14 plus 2 consist or something.
Actually, no, it's a low power. Wait, 14 plus 2.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Wait, are you sure that's a 14 plus? Wait.
Yes.
14 plus 2. Wait.
Yeah, that's what the consist said.
I'll look at that later then.
Dear. We also get a 12-car consist. We get like a 10-car consist, some other 10-car consist, and a 7-car consist. Which
wait, then you forgot the 16-car consist.
No, that's all the way out here. This one.
That's
so it's 16.
16, 14. Okay.
So this is 16. This is 14 plus 2. This is. I think there's like 2 different versions of the 10 car. No, wait. No, this is no. These are 2 different versions of the 10 car consist. I don't actually know what the difference is between these 2, but there you go. And like I said, the 7 car consist. So this all include with the APT pack or the APT, as in Steam Store. However, if we look over here, this here is an APT-P reskin pack, which you can download from UK Train Sim. So you can also have it in BR Green, BR Blue, BR Sunset, some kind of BR Executive Paint Job, Network Southeast, and Southeastern. So 6 different reskins.
And 2 of them have their own unique cab views, the other ones don't.
Yeah, so 2 of these also have a green cab, which I kind of wish I could show off now, but I don't actually know which consoles have it or not, so you guys have to find out for yourselves now if you choose to get this reskin pack, which...
I think it's the two-tone and the, not Network Southeast, which is the, full blue one.
Yeah, so, yeah, so like I said, you can download from UK Train Sim for free, so, you can enjoy these reskins. So there you go, that's APT stuff. But now for the test that I've been waiting for the most. So this here is a custom console that I made for the APT, which just have 2 power cars, these coaches here and those coaches there. I tried to make this console as late as possible. Originally I was planning not to have this coach here, but then I realized that, oh wait, these are shared bogies, so this coach is unfortunately a requirement, so we're going to have a little bit of more weight. But I hope these power cars are at least enough to power us to the maximum speed. So, also... Okay, apparently the batteries are already on for some reason.
Oh yeah, you might have actually used the HUD version this time.
I think I did.
Yeah, you did.
Oh. Okay, well, you know, I was just in fear of having to do the start procedure all over again. Turns out I now managed to take the one without the start procedure. So, yeah, so I should also say there are... yeah, there's basically 2 different startup versions of the APT. Well, basically, there's like the expert version, which is the one we're driving on the West Coast Midnight North, which basically you have to do all the start procedure, like I said before. But there's also the simple version, which I'm driving here, which you can drive just like any other train on the game that doesn't have a bunch of cool features and stuff. Anyway, power! It's time to see how fast the APT-P can possibly go. Which is one thing I forgot to hype up on the thing. So, so here we go. This is the same drag strip, so it's just endless straight track. So let's see how fast the APT-P can go. According here, the speed is under 25, but I think this thing can go a bit faster than that. And we're going to find that out for sure, as we have now maximized the amount of power of the APT-P. And now it's time to find out how fast this train can truly go. Yeah, Dom Sean? Yeah?
APT-P, right?
Yeah.
What are the last 2 letters?
Yeah. Oh, also balls. And I forgot to ask. Actually, what's like the purpose of the 7 car consist of something? These other 10 car consists of things.
I think that was supposed to be like a very short version used on commuter lines or something like that. These were all theoretical, as far as I know. Everything except for the 14 car version are theoretical. Are the theoretical ones that they would use. The 14 car version is what they actually use on the West Coast main line.
Yep.
So, excuse me. Yeah, so the intention for them was is that the power cars could separate from the coaches, and they can connect different unit types. So, like, one unit type could have three coaches and a trailer car, and then for another set they can have like 5 coaches in a trailer car, and so on and so forth.
Also, something that I just should point out is that the Hornby HO scale version of this actually has just 5 coaches. So it's actually basically this constant driving here minus one of the power cars. Of course, I chose that an extra power car. Also, the pantographs are down, and I'm still able to drive somehow. Wait a minute. Am I driving on battery mode?
No.
Oh wait, does this train have a battery mode?
No, Frony. When you're using the HUD version, the pantographs don't always work correctly.
Oh, okay. Okay, can I at least put them up? Are you serious? Can I not pull up the pantograph?
No, I would not suggest that.
Well, it's gonna be unrealistic. Yeah. All right. Well, at least so we at least hope we can still at least reach our top speed of this for this train. We're actually accelerating quite quickly, so I hope that the HUD version and the Pro version don't affect the performance or the physics in some way.
They shouldn't, as far as I can think of.
Hope not, because otherwise what I'm doing right now is a complete waste of
Because
time.
they're supposed to be the exact same. They're the exact same locomotive. Well, actually, no. The only thing you change are the not power cards, are the trailer cards, which in turn have changed the controls.
Oh, okay, so it's just the power card, or just the cab cards are different.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good to know. I hope that's the case. Yeah, also, we're doing 150, so we have now beat the speed of the Acela, and we're still accelerating.
Oh, yeah, it's quick.
Yeah, we're about to, well, so yes, doing 155, yeah, so, yeah, I actually, in fact, I already had actually an idea this thing could go up to 135, but, well, obviously they could go faster than that, 157, and, yeah, this, yeah, this thing is definitely a speed demon. Oh, 158,
Yeah, it's pretty much your max speed.
oh, 159, well, can we do 160? Come on, APT, do 160. Also, no passenger view in any of these coaches, which is brilliant.
No, you only get the passenger view with one of the coaches.
I call rubbish.
Well, can you even change between the passenger views if there's multiple, coaches?
Well, if there were multiple passenger views, yes, you could change between the coaches, of which there are not on the APT.
You'd have to show me that because I want to know how to do that on other ones.
Yeah, actually, which train are you in right now?
I'm not in any route. I'm actually choosing.
Oh, you're just...
So,
okay, so take the ACS-64 with amphitheats.
ACS-64 with the amphitheats, okay. And just for the heck of it, let's go to the Portsmouth Direct line.
You can't. That's not electrified.
Portsmouth Direct is electrified.
Well, it's on third rail, not overhead.
Yeah, but overhead works with third rail.
Unrealisms.
Ha ha. Get pwned.
Ooh, hang on. Fly-by noises. Oi. Alright, so there you have it, boys. 159 miles per hour is the official top speed of the APT-PEEEEE in Train Simulator.
Mm-hmm. Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Yeah, I would drive this train to the buffers, but otherwise we're going to be here all day. Because, well, the train is fast, sadly not as fast as the AP, or not as fast as the TX-380A, so, we'll do the polite thing and we'll bring it to a gentle stop.
Okay, now where's our goofy outgo, or whatever you want to call it, outro?
Oh, well, we have to bring this thing to a stop first.
Okay, then put on emergency.
No, we're not doing that, you idiot.
Put on the handbrakes, Alex.
No!
Why?
Because this thing is an EMU and we're not doing that because otherwise firstly, it will trigger all the fans. Secondly, it's just going to cause the train to have a bad day.
Okay, I'm in the,
okay, now press, so go into the passive view and press, I think it's shift plus and minus.
Shift plus, shift. Oh no, control.
Okay.
Wait. No, that just changes the cab. How do you change in the...
Oh, try shift or control on plus and minus.
Well, control is for the cab, not the passenger. Alt, cab...
No.
Yeah, none of that's working.
Okay, I'll have to show you later. Alright, well, for now, however, this is the end. So we brought the APT to general stop, and there you go. So now I don't need to tell Domtron not to spoil the APT anymore, because it's not really a spoiler now that I've gone through the entire thing in this one live stream. So, with that being said, we hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And this is Domtron here to say...
Merry Winter
No,
Holidays!
no.
No, we're already in February. So look out for the train.
Well, look out for the train, and happy Daytona Day.
Oh, blame them.
Haha.